Have you ever looked at a food everyone calls super healthy and quietly wondered if you might be eating it the wrong way? For many adults over 50, avocados have become a daily habit. They're creamy, delicious, and widely praised for supporting heart health, brain function, and overall nutrition. But here's something most people don't realize. Even healthy foods like avocados can lose their benefits when they're eaten the wrong way. And surprisingly, many seniors make a few simple avocado mistakes without even knowing it. Mistakes that may affect digestion, mistakes that may add more calories than expected, and habits that may quietly work against the health goals you're trying so hard to maintain. The good news? These mistakes are easy to fix once you understand them, and that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. But before we begin, welcome to Over 50E, a channel created especially for adults who want to take better care of their health as the years go by. This is a place where we talk honestly and calmly about the changes our bodies experience after 50, 60, and beyond. No complicated medical jargon, no scary claims, just simple, practical health guidance designed to help you feel stronger, more confident, and more informed about your daily choices. Because the truth is, growing older is not about losing control of your health. It's about understanding your body better than ever before. Many of our viewers tell us they want clear answers. They want to know what foods actually help, what habits to avoid, and how to stay active and independent for as long as possible. If that sounds like you, then you're in the right place. So whether you're 55, 65, 75, or even older, thank you for being here today. Your health journey matters, and taking the time to learn is one of the best gifts you can give yourself. Now let's take a closer look at avocados, and the 6 surprising mistakes seniors should avoid when eating them. Many people over 50 try to eat healthier. You may have heard that avocados are one of the healthiest foods you can eat. They are creamy, satisfying, and packed with nutrients. Doctors often mention them in discussions about heart-healthy diets. But here's something surprising. Some of the most common ways people eat avocados may not actually give them the benefits they expect. In fact, for some older adults, certain avocado habits can quietly work against their health goals. Not because avocados are bad, but because a few simple mistakes are very easy to make. And many seniors make these mistakes without realizing it. Today, we're going to talk about 6 avocado mistakes that adults over 50 should know about. These are small habits that may affect digestion, weight management, medication balance, and overall nutrition. And the good news? Most of these mistakes are very easy to fix once you know what to watch for. Before we begin, a quick note. This video is for general education. Everyone's body and health situation is different, especially after 50. If you have medical conditions or take medications, it's always a good idea to talk with your healthcare provider before making significant changes to your diet. Now let's start with the first mistake. One of the biggest avocado mistakes seniors make is eating too much at once. Avocados are incredibly nutritious. They contain healthy fats, fiber, potassium, and important vitamins. Research suggests that these nutrients may support heart health and help people feel fuller after meals. But avocados are also very calorie-dense. One whole avocado can contain around 240 to 300 calories depending on the size. For younger adults with very active lifestyles, this may not be a problem. But after age 50 or 60, metabolism often slows down. The body may burn fewer calories than it did decades earlier. That means portion size becomes more important. Many people think it's healthy, so more must be better. But with foods like avocado, that isn't always true. Eating a full avocado every day without adjusting the rest of your meals may contribute to unwanted weight gain for some people. And weight gain after 60 can place extra stress on joints, blood sugar balance, and heart health. A simple tip is to think of avocado as a healthy addition, not the main part of the meal. For many people, A quarter to half an avocado is enough to get the flavor and nutrients without adding too many extra calories. You can slice it onto a salad, mash a small portion onto whole grain toast, or add a few pieces to a sandwich. Small portions can still deliver the benefits. Now let's talk about the second mistake, replacing all other healthy fats with avocado. Avocados contain monounsaturated fats, which research suggests may support heart health when eaten as part of a balanced diet. But variety is important. Sometimes people discover avocados and start eating them every day while forgetting about other beneficial fat sources like nuts, seeds, olive oil, and fatty fish. Each of these foods provides different nutrients. For example, walnuts contain omega-3 fatty acids. Olive oil contains polyphenols. Fatty fish like salmon contain DHA and EPA, which may support brain and heart health. If avocado becomes the only healthy fat in your diet, you may miss out on the unique benefits of these other foods. The goal is balance. Think of avocado as one member of a team of healthy fats. You might enjoy avocado one day, olive oil the next, and a handful of nuts on another day. This variety may help your body receive a wider range of nutrients. The third mistake is pairing avocado with highly processed foods. This one is very common. Many people eat avocados in ways that cancel out some of their potential benefits. For example, avocado added to heavily processed foods like large portions of white bread, fried chips, processed meats, or high-sodium snacks. The avocado itself may be nutritious, but when it's paired with foods high in sodium, unhealthy fats, and refined carbohydrates, the overall meal may not support your health goals. This matters especially for adults over 50 because blood pressure, cholesterol levels, and blood sugar balance often become more sensitive with age. A better approach is to pair avocados with whole foods. For example, add avocado slices to a vegetable salad. Spread mashed avocado on whole grain toast. Combine it with eggs and vegetables for breakfast. Add small cubes to a bowl of beans, quinoa, or grilled chicken. These combinations provide fiber, protein, and healthy fats together, which may help keep you satisfied longer. The fourth mistake is ignoring how avocado interacts with certain medications. Most people tolerate avocados very well. However, they contain significant amounts of vitamin K and potassium. For many people, this is beneficial, but for some individuals who take specific medications, especially blood-thinning medications or drugs that affect potassium levels, sudden large changes in vitamin K or potassium intake may matter. This doesn't mean people taking these medications must avoid avocados entirely, but it does mean consistency and awareness are important. If someone suddenly starts eating large amounts of avocado every day, it could potentially affect how certain medications work. That's why it's always wise to discuss dietary changes with a healthcare professional if you take medications for heart conditions, blood pressure, or blood clotting. Your doctor or dietitian can help you determine what amount is appropriate for you. Now, let's move to the fifth mistake: eating avocados that are overripe or poorly stored. Avocados can spoil quickly, and when they do, the taste and texture change significantly. An overripe avocado may develop dark spots, a sour smell, or a mushy texture. While small brown areas are usually harmless, extremely overripe fruit may not be pleasant to eat and could sometimes lead to digestive discomfort in sensitive individuals. Older adults may also be more sensitive to foods that have started to spoil. To keep avocados fresh longer, store them properly. If an avocado is still firm, leave it at room temperature until it ripens. Once it becomes slightly soft, you can move it to the refrigerator to slow the ripening process. If you only use half, sprinkle the cut surface with lemon juice, keep the pit in place if possible, and store it in an airtight container. These simple steps may help preserve the flavor and quality. Now, let's talk about mistake number 6. Using avocado as a health halo food. A health halo happens when we assume that because a food is healthy, everything we eat with it becomes healthy too. This is surprisingly common. For example, someone may add avocado to a large plate of high-calorie foods and feel the entire meal is balanced. Or they may eat multiple avocado-based snacks throughout the day without realizing how quickly calories add up. Remember, no single food determines overall health. Avocado can absolutely be part of a healthy eating pattern. But what matters most is the overall balance of your daily meals. Fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, healthy fats, and proper hydration all work together. Avocado is just one helpful piece of the puzzle. Now let's talk about some simple and practical ways seniors can safely enjoy avocados. First, pay attention to portion size. A quarter or half an avocado is often enough for a meal. This allows you to enjoy the flavor and nutrients while keeping your diet balanced. Second, combine avocado with fiber-rich foods. Pairing avocado with vegetables, beans, or whole grains may help support digestion and keep you satisfied longer. Third, spread your healthy fats throughout the week. Enjoy avocados sometimes, but also include nuts, seeds, olive oil, and fish. Fourth, listen to your body. Some people digest avocados very easily. Others may notice mild bloating if they eat large amounts. Adjust your portion based on how you feel. Fifth, keep meals simple. One easy idea is avocado with sliced tomatoes and a drizzle of olive oil. Another is mashed avocado with a squeeze of lemon on whole grain toast, or diced avocado added to a bowl of grilled chicken and vegetables. Simple combinations often work best. Finally, remember that nutrition after 50 is not about perfection. It's about consistency. Small, balanced choices repeated day after day may support long-term health more effectively than occasional extreme changes. Avocados can absolutely be part of that balanced lifestyle. They provide fiber, healthy fats, and important nutrients that many adults may benefit from. But like many foods, the way we eat them matters. Avoiding these 6 common mistakes may help you enjoy avocados in a way that supports your overall health goals. And as always, if you have specific medical conditions, digestive concerns, or take prescription medications, it's a good idea to discuss dietary choices with your healthcare provider. They can help tailor recommendations that fit your individual needs. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing to Over 50. Each week we share simple, research-informed health tips designed especially for adults over 50, 60, and beyond. Our goal is to help you stay informed, stay confident, and make everyday choices that support healthy aging. Another mistake many people over 50 make with avocados is assuming they are always easy to digest. For many individuals, avocados feel light and satisfying. But digestion can change as we age. The stomach may produce less digestive acid, and the digestive system can become a little slower than it once was. Because avocados contain a significant amount of healthy fat and fiber, eating a large portion in one sitting may feel heavy for some people. This does not mean avocados are bad for digestion. In fact, the fiber in avocados may support gut health and regular bowel movements for many adults. But portion size still matters. Some seniors notice mild bloating or fullness if they eat an entire avocado at once, especially if their digestive system is sensitive. A simple solution is to spread avocado consumption throughout the day rather than eating a large amount in one sitting. For example, you might add a few slices to breakfast or include a small portion at lunch instead of a large serving all at once. Eating slowly and combining avocado with other whole foods may also make digestion easier. Another avocado mistake that sometimes surprises people involves salt. Avocado itself is naturally very low in sodium, which is a good thing for heart health and blood pressure. However, the way many people prepare avocados can add large amounts of salt without realizing it. For example, Guacamole served at restaurants or store-bought avocado dips often contain much more sodium than people expect. Many packaged versions may include added salt, preservatives, or flavor enhancers. For adults over 50, this matters because sodium intake is closely linked to blood pressure for many people. Research suggests that lowering sodium intake may help support healthier blood pressure levels in some individuals. If you enjoy guacamole or avocado spreads, a simple approach is to prepare them at home when possible. Mash fresh avocado with a little lime juice, chopped tomatoes, onion, garlic, and a pinch of salt. This allows you to control exactly how much sodium goes into the dish, and the flavor is often fresher and more satisfying. Another mistake that sometimes goes unnoticed is relying on avocado instead of eating enough vegetables. Avocados are technically a fruit, and they are very nutritious, but they do not replace the wide range of nutrients found in colorful vegetables. Many seniors focus heavily on foods that are considered superfoods, and avocado often gets placed in that category. While avocados contain important nutrients, they should still be part of a varied plate. Leafy greens, carrots, broccoli, peppers, squash, and many other vegetables provide vitamins, minerals, and plant compounds that work together to support overall health. Research suggests that diets rich in a variety of plant foods may support heart health, brain function, and immune health as we age. So instead of thinking of avocado as a replacement, think of it as a complement. A few slices of avocado added to a plate full of vegetables can make the meal more satisfying and flavorful. The healthy fats may also help the body absorb certain nutrients from vegetables, such as fat-soluble vitamins. This combination can work very well together. Another habit that sometimes develops is using avocado as a substitute for protein. Because avocado feels filling and creamy, some people begin to treat it as the main component of a meal. However, avocado does not contain very much protein. Protein becomes especially important after the age of 50. Muscle mass naturally declines with age, in a process sometimes referred to as age-related muscle loss. Research suggests that adequate protein intake may help older adults maintain muscle strength, support metabolism, and assist with recovery after illness or injury. Avocados can certainly be part of a healthy meal, but pairing them with a good source of protein is usually a better approach. For example, avocado can be combined with eggs, grilled chicken, fish, beans, or tofu. This type of balanced plate provides healthy fats, protein, and fiber together. That combination may help maintain energy levels and keep you feeling satisfied longer between meals. Another point that seniors sometimes overlook is how avocado fits into blood sugar management. Avocados contain very little natural sugar and have a low glycemic impact, which means they generally do not cause rapid spikes in blood sugar. For many people, this can be beneficial, but blood sugar control is influenced by the entire meal, not just one ingredient. For example, avocado toast made with refined white bread may affect blood sugar differently than avocado served with whole grain bread and a source of protein. Whole grains contain fiber that slows digestion, and protein can help moderate blood sugar responses. This is why balanced meals tend to work best. If you are managing blood sugar levels, pairing avocado with fiber and protein may help create a steadier energy response. As always, personal responses to foods can vary, so it is helpful to observe how your body feels after different meals. Another area worth mentioning is food safety and allergies. Avocado allergies are not extremely common, but they do exist. Some people may experience itching in the mouth, throat discomfort, or digestive symptoms after eating avocados. Interestingly, individuals who have latex allergies sometimes also react to avocados due to similarities in certain proteins. If someone notices unusual symptoms after eating avocado, it is important to stop eating the food and discuss the reaction with a healthcare professional. This is not something most people need to worry about, but awareness is helpful. Let's also talk about how avocados fit into weight management after 50. Many adults reach their 50s or 60s and notice that their body responds differently to food than it did earlier in life. Hormonal changes, lower muscle mass, and reduced physical activity can all affect metabolism. Avocados contain healthy fats that may help promote feelings of fullness, which can support portion control. Some research suggests that meals containing healthy fats and fiber may help people feel satisfied for longer periods. However, because avocados are calorie-dense, they work best when included thoughtfully in the overall diet. For example, adding avocado to a meal might allow you to reduce less healthy ingredients like mayonnaise, butter, or creamy dressings. In this way, avocado can serve as a nutritious replacement rather than an additional source of calories. Small substitutions can make a meaningful difference over time. Another interesting benefit of avocados relates to heart health. Avocados contain monounsaturated fats, the same type of fat found in olive oil. Research suggests that replacing saturated fats with monounsaturated fats may support healthier cholesterol levels for some individuals. Avocados also provide potassium, which plays a role in maintaining fluid balance and supporting normal blood pressure. Many older adults do not consume enough potassium through their diet. Including potassium-rich foods such as avocados, bananas, beans, and leafy greens may help support healthy body functions. But again, balance is key. Too much potassium from supplements or sudden dietary changes may not be appropriate for individuals with certain kidney conditions. That is why personalized medical advice remains important. Another avocado habit that deserves attention is eating them very late at night. For some people, a high-fat food right before bedtime may feel heavy on the stomach. While everyone's digestion is different, some individuals notice that large meals close to bedtime may interfere with sleep quality. If you enjoy avocado in the evening, try keeping the portion small and pairing it with lighter foods. For example, a few slices with vegetables or a small piece of whole grain toast may feel more comfortable than a heavy snack. Sleep quality becomes increasingly important with age, and small adjustments in evening eating habits may sometimes help. Let's also consider hydration. Avocados are rich and creamy, but they do not provide as much water as many other fruits and vegetables. Some seniors replace fruits like oranges, berries, or melons with avocado because they enjoy the texture. While that is perfectly fine in moderation, it is still helpful to include hydrating fruits and vegetables throughout the day. Foods with higher water content may support hydration and digestive comfort. A balanced approach might include both. For example, berries at breakfast, vegetables at lunch, and avocado added to a salad later in the day. Each food contributes something unique. Another practical point involves selecting good avocados at the store. Many people struggle with choosing avocados that are ripe at the right time. An underripe avocado is very firm and difficult to cut or mash. An overripe one may be brown and mushy. A good avocado should feel slightly soft when gently pressed, but not squishy. The color of the skin may vary depending on the variety, but texture is often the best indicator. Instead of mayonnaise on sandwiches, mashed avocado can provide creaminess and healthy fats. It also adds fiber and nutrients. Many people enjoy mixing mashed avocado with a squeeze of lemon, a little pepper, and perhaps a small pinch of garlic powder. Spread on whole grain bread with sliced turkey or tomato, it can make a simple and satisfying meal. For those who enjoy cooking, avocados can also be added to salads, grain bowls, wraps, and soups. They can even be blended into smoothies for creaminess. But again, moderation matters. Just a few pieces are often enough. Another question that sometimes comes up is whether cooking avocados reduces their nutritional value. Avocados are most commonly eaten raw. Heating them lightly in dishes such as eggs or warm bowls is generally fine, but very high heat can change their texture and flavor. For most people, The simplest way to enjoy avocados is fresh. Fresh avocado slices or mash retain their natural flavor and texture. This makes them easy to incorporate into everyday meals. Some seniors also wonder about the fat content in avocados and whether it affects cholesterol. Current nutrition research generally suggests that unsaturated fats, like those in avocados, may be part of a heart-supportive eating pattern when consumed in moderation. However, overall dietary patterns matter much more than any single food. Diets that emphasize vegetables, fruits, whole grains, legumes, nuts, seeds, and healthy fats tend to be associated with better long-term health outcomes. Avocados can fit nicely within that pattern. They provide taste, texture, and nutrients that make healthy meals more enjoyable. And when healthy meals taste good, people are more likely to maintain those habits long-term. Another simple but helpful tip is to combine avocado with foods rich in vitamin C. For example, tomatoes, citrus fruits, or bell peppers. Vitamin C may help support the body's ability to use certain nutrients and supports immune health. A salad with avocado, tomatoes, leafy greens, and a squeeze of lemon can be both delicious and nutritious. These combinations are simple but effective. Many seniors find that once they understand portion sizes and balance, avocados become one of the easiest foods to include in a healthy routine. They require no complicated preparation. They are widely available in most grocery stores, and they pair well with many different cuisines and meal styles. At the same time, remembering the small mistakes we discussed earlier can make a big difference. Eating very large portions, relying on avocado as the only healthy fat, combining it with highly processed foods, ignoring medication interactions, using very salty packaged avocado products, or assuming avocado alone makes a meal healthy. Avoiding these habits allows you to enjoy the benefits without unintended downsides. Healthy eating after 50 is not about strict rules or eliminating foods. It is about awareness and balance. Understanding how foods work within the body helps people make choices that support long-term well-being. And sometimes the smallest adjustments create the most lasting results. Many seniors who focus on balanced eating patterns report improved energy, steadier digestion, and better satisfaction with meals. Adding nutrient-dense foods like avocado in the right portions may contribute to those positive experiences. And the beauty of healthy eating is that it does not have to be complicated. A plate with vegetables, a good protein source, whole grains, and a small amount of healthy fat can go a long way. Avocado can easily play that role. The key is simply knowing how to use it wisely. As you can see, avocados can absolutely be a healthy and enjoyable part of your diet after 50. They provide fiber, healthy fats, and important nutrients that your body may benefit from as you age. But like many good things in life, balance matters. The goal isn't to avoid avocados. It's simply to use them wisely, paying attention to portion size, pairing them with whole foods, and being mindful of how they fit into your overall diet can make a real difference. Small choices like these may help support heart health, digestion, steady energy levels, and overall wellness as the years go by. And remember, healthy aging rarely comes from one single food. It usually comes from consistent daily habits, eating a variety of nutritious foods, staying active, getting good sleep, and listening to your body. If you ever have concerns about your diet, medications, or specific health conditions, it's always a good idea to speak with your doctor or a qualified healthcare professional. They can help guide you toward choices that are right for your personal health needs. Growing older doesn't mean giving up the foods you love. In many ways, it simply means learning how to enjoy them in smarter and more balanced ways. Avocados can absolutely be part of that lifestyle. And if you enjoy learning simple, practical health tips designed specifically for adults over 50, make sure you subscribe to Over 50 Antrao. Every week we share clear, trustworthy information to help you stay informed, stay confident, and support your health as you move through your 50s, 60s, 70s, and beyond. Thank you for spending this time with us today. Take care of yourself, stay curious about your health, and we'll see you in the next video.